Alright folks, we are doing this week's painting challenge, and unfortunately I messed up my sponge by putting stuff on there. You don't need our sample book, we need actual paper. So, I am trying to do a multi-purpose, so I have my light board on, which is lovely. It's nice and bright, even if it doesn't really show nice and bright. We're going to also test out this new paper. So, unfortunately, what I did with my photo opener. Let me go grab it real quick. And today's challenge is the girl with the pearl earring, or this week's challenge in Watercolors Beginners and Beyond is the girl with the pearl earring. It's not really about entering the contest for me. That's why I'm not really do it every week. It's a matter of if I feel like I am physically, mentally up to it. So, unboxing of this paper against the light board. Fortunately, the light board doesn't have an on and off switch, so I have to like reach under and make it an unplug it. So, this paper does tear out. But maybe not the first sheet. There we go. Alrighty. Look at that. I think 3x9, 3x9 is sufficient for the mini group as well. So, some miles on this project. I know there's some instructions about values as well. And I was going to do something funny and fancy like replacing your face with something else, but I am just going to keep it simple today because I am already tired and not feeling well. So, and I already have other stuff planned. Like, I'm so tired and not feeling well, I asked my husband to bring home food. So I'm like, yeah, it's too hot to cook. Alright, so while we're here, well, that's certainly interesting. So, I'm going to pull a funny here. Why not? Why not make it something really grotesquely unique, right? That's right here. Alright, well that's certainly interesting. Ooh. That gets really hot right there. It does! It gets really hot. We're going to start with that side first, and we're going to shut off the light thing because, of course, it's causing blackout. So, by the way, I got this light board at Dollar Tree for $5, or my husband did it for me, so, and paint right on it, so that's a plus. Anyway. I always marvel at people who can get this tape so even. I'm going to be really quick and look at these instructions. So I'm going to move to the other camera. I hope you can hear me. Hi, Rose. Oh, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. I just ran over my foot with the chair. Anyway, oh, that really hurt. I know, right? The Girl with the Pearl Earring by Vermeer. This is a world-famous painting by Johannes Vermeer, painted in 1665. The painting is displayed at the Mauritshuis Museum in The Hague. Vermeer painted this without any hard lines. The technique is called sfumato, the Italian word for smoky or blurred. This way of painting does not show a lot of details. Your brain fills in what is left out. For example, there is no hook for the pearl earring, but your brain fills it in so that you don't notice it's not there. This style of painting engages the viewer. The painting today looks different than 350 years ago. Some colors have faded, the paints have become more transparent, severe cracking has occurred. Originally the background was a green curtain, today it is black. The shadows of her headscarf have changed from greenish to bluish. He signed the painting in the upper left corner, however it is barely visible. The painting challenge at Watercolor Beginners Beyond is to paint this famous painting in any style you want. Look, here's a link to the group. Painting portraits can be intimidating. Simplify by converting the photo into 3 values and paint those values and shapes. It really can be that easy. I use an app called Notonizer to convert photos into values. You can select from 2 to 10 values. I usually choose 3 to 4 values, and that keeps it simple, and I like simple. Here's a list of apps I use to help plan a painting. So I can't show you because it's on a different computer. So, in addition to the value outline I use for painting the tutorial, I included several outlines in the attachments below. Don't worry about facial features, be creative. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to print all these out, and we're going to do all of them. Probably not all in one sitting, though. Print. And more settings. Oh, it's already perfect setting. So I have absolutely really no experience painting. I've just played around. I don't even know it. So this is the last day of the challenge, folks, so you may not be able to enter it. The prize is a sketch box with a floral and watercolor marker premium box for one random winner. It includes 2 Acacia Sai watercolor brush pens in rose red and pink, Acacia Sai thin line pen in pine green, Winsor & Newton Pro marker in burnt umber, and a Faber-Castell watercolor marker in Indian red, Pentel micro brush in black, King Art ink line chisel tip fine liner in brown, Sketchbox signature mop brush, and a custom Hahnemühle Harmony pad of 12 sheets. This is a really good deal. So yeah. So it looks like they started this painting with, and here's the other ones. So there's 3 line drawings. There's one without a face, there's one with this choppy Picasso-ish style, and this one with this value style. We're going to do all 3, just not right the second. we're gonna do this one. I am going to. I can't do it with those paints, and we've not sampled those paints, so we are going to go for just some watercolor paints. Once I have sampled, okay. They might be up in the box. Let me check. Yeah, they are, and I can't reach them without moving the camera, and we don't want to move you right now because we're filming, right? I am filming, right? Yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and go with the QR set that's still kind of sitting there wet. This works, folks. So I don't know how to tackle this. If you have a better idea how to tackle this, go right ahead. But from what I see is I'm going to get one of these out. And I spent all that time drying this earlier, and here I am wetting it again. Yes, because you can fill squares in sometimes, but not all the time. So they said the curtains are green, so let us use this. And the tips are over here. And obviously I'm missing the scissors, so I will be right back. We're just gonna take the scissors all the way over here. This tissue need to be more ready next time. Not be such a ditz. Oh, look at that. I didn't cut it off well enough. Let's see. Yeah, I cut that too small, I guess. I don't know, I did something wrong. Oh, we'll just use this chip then. Smells like really strong chlorine. Don't worry, folks. I have like 24 of these, so. What's the matter, my love? Not enough being held today? not sure how to get this evenly across the paper, but okay. I mean, this is the first time I've ever used this product, so it took me a year to buy this because I just didn't know which one to buy or how to use it. It was so daunting. I mean, it's just another kind of paint that you remove, right? And it's mostly to keep the stuff from bleeding onto the edges, I think. Right there. I do need a new chair. I don't have the money, and I have the foggiest idea which one I want. Alrighty, they said the curtains were green. I'll give this a good wash on a green background. Moment of panic there because I forgot I had green on the brush. That's the paper. We are gonna swiftly dry this up. How long are we supposed to let this dry for? It doesn't say. No, the tape wants to come up. Now the pages work. That's great. See how inexperienced I am? Okay, let's tack it but dry. And we may go back to using actual painter's tape. Alright. I cannot get that even. I'm going to use the mop, see if I can get some even color here. So now that I got even tone on the back, I'm going to come back. I don't know what I'm doing, so if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comments. I do not know how to make this look like curtains. But I bet if I included some extra values in here. Use some texture. It works, right? I'm going to do something with sponge because it's driving me nuts. These are too thick. There we go. It's too tall. I need to text my husband really quick about dinner. So hold on a second. Let's dry this some more. Alright. So the instructions now say, and I did the background of my own thing, it's really just values, so I don't know how to do that. Just values. Like, I really do need instructions. Apparently this stuff can just be pulled back up. That there we go. Now maybe I'm gonna dry this because I'm getting all kinds of stuff. That's not working. Bear with me, folks. This is why I just do paint samples, because I have like no practical knowledge of this. It'll rub right off, they say. There we go. I just had to get sarcastic with it, that's all. Okay, it hasn't been sitting that long. You literally watched me on camera put this on here. I can say, I already say not a fan, but I have a couple of books that are going to make me do this all the time, so. And look, it's just ripping my paper up. Why do I even try? Look, it just ripped the paper. Yeah, that's not nice. That's not cool, man. We're gonna grab the pink, and we need some water for this pink because that is some not pink. It's almost purple at this point. So we're gonna go only with 3 values. So we're gonna do this pink to purple. Underpaint it with pink. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't think I'm some expert telling you how to do this. Alright. I must resist the urge to stick this in my cat's bottle. I'm a horrible cat parent. In case you're wondering about these sponges, I got these 5 for like $3 at Walmart. And they're really handy for drying your brush off while you're working so that you can also split colors up. Or dabbing and making stuff change. We are going to dry that real quick. Now I'm going to go over this with this blue. I'm only going to go over her headscarf with the blue. And of course her shirt. I guess this kind of Warhol-esque kind of look. I need to lift that. That's troublesome. What are you doing there, sir? Nobody told you to get one in the collar. Of course, the ripped paper gives it kind of, a unique texture, I guess. And I think I'm gonna go with this teal color to shade it in. It seems right? Of course, the teal color gets some green, so we're gonna get a more peacock color. Not a fan of this paper already. And I know nothing about paper, but it's I don't know. This is why I keep not painting, because I don't know, I'm just really bad at it. Like, I can see where they painted, and like when I go to paint, it turns like to shit. It's shit. It's total shit. Yeah, I'm better with colored pencils, honestly, or pastels. I'm really better with pastels. Fix that, at least. Go back to my pastels. After all this investment in watercolor, because I've wanted to learn watercolor my whole life, and I apparently suck at it. Apparently. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna attempt to dry at this. I have no idea what I'm doing, folks. I'm just going to put more blue shading, I guess, to where there should be blue shading. And I totally forgot there's supposed to be a pearl earring, and I didn't even account for it. Let's see my head. Of course, this might also be easier to paint if I was using bigger paper, but I thought that was the whole point of tiny art. So, yeah, we're gonna grab some of this right here. I don't remember opening this gouache, but there it is opened. Actually, that kind of works. Kind of, sort of. It needs water. Right? So I'm just going to rinse this off like this. I hope this works. So that way I don't get my actual water messed up. I do have a whole set of gouache, so I could technically do this in gouache watercolor, and I guess that would work better for me, but I don't know. I still think I'm the problem. There we go. So if you have gouache, Diane recommends that container. There you have it, folks. I'm going to try another version. I wish the instructions were more instructional, because I literally need a tutorial for this. But I tried, and I mean, it's something, right? Right. Anyway, there you have it, folks.